Happy Thursday! Weekend starts tomorrow. So excited to get back at it and see all of you. Um, I did a little question on Facebook last weekend asking what kind of soup everybody wanted for this weekend. And there was a huge outpouring of requests for beef stew. So we listened, and that's what I am making right now. I started off with the basics, onion, celery, carrot, potato, and sauteed all of that up. Then I added some Burgundy red wine and a little bit of Worcestershire, and I let that cook down until it was about a third evaporated to cook off all of the alcohol. And it gives it such an amazing flavor. Burgundy pairs just beautifully with beef. Then next added potatoes, green bean, corn. There's mushroom, but they're big pieces. So if you don't like mushroom, it's really, really easy to see them. And red potatoes, of course, they're my favorite. They're just so buttery in texture and delicious. Fresh green beans and fresh snap peas, sweet crispy corn, and there's some stewed tomatoes in here. Not a lot of people do that, but I do. It adds a different balance of flavor, just a little slightly tomatoey with that beef. Also gorgeous. And then the broth that was added after all of that cooked down, covered up as to not evaporate a bunch of it. The broth is all of the jus that we have been saving from our briskets. The flavor is just magnificent. It's just incredibly, incredibly beefy, and little hints of salt and pepper, and it's delicious. So basically I save that, put it in the fridge, let all the fat rise to the top and harden up, remove that, and then I pour it through a sieve to strain it all out, and then it went right into here. So you may notice that this beef stew does not have any beef. What else would we do for a beef stew other than brisket? So a vegetable brisket beef stew. I don't want to add the brisket. One, it's not cooked. It is cooking right now in the smoker, and it will be ready tomorrow. But I don't want to add it until the end, because our brisket is so fall apart tender that it would just be shredded pieces all in here, and that's not beef stew. We want some good pieces that as soon as you put your fork into them or your spoon, they just fall right apart that way. So that will be added tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you where we're at right now. I've tried it. It is so, so, so good. And what goes better with beef stew than some soft, fluffy, buttery, crusty French bread? So we will have loaves of fresh baked French bread tomorrow. That will be getting baked tomorrow. It will probably be warm still when you get there. So grab one of those, take it home, slice it up, smear it with a bunch of butter, and dip it in, and it's so, so, so good. And my goal is to have this all 3 days. Got about 15 gallons of this stuff right here in a giant roaster. It's really, really, really good. Also, if you didn't see the other post that I made this morning, go check that out. I'm doing a pork stuffed bell peppers. So it's got onion, celery, tomato, green and yellow squash, onion, I think I said onion, and pulled pork, or smoked pulled pork, all stuffed into there. I mean, I crammed it in there. And so these things are big, and they're hearty. And then we're going to, there's no rice inside like a traditional stuffed pepper. I like to have that on the side so you know that all of the yumminess inside is just exactly that, and you can add as much rice to your bite as you like. So those are going to get baked tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm just putting, they're in big pans. They're going to get covered in foil, and they're going to slow cook in the smoker. So not really baked, but not really smoked either. So baked in the smoker. And when the peppers are nice and al dente, I'm going to take them off and cover them with provolone cheese. Cover it back up, put it back in for a few minutes until it gets all melty and gooey. And then I am making a bunch of jasmine rice pilaf tomorrow. So we're going to put down a bed of that. We have the round containers that you may have seen us serve some of our food in before, like the rice bowls. So that's going to get a nice bed of the rice pilaf. And then we're going to put the pepper on top. And then I have a homemade tomato-y sofrito infused garlicky sauce. It's a red sauce, kind of an orange sauce. So think very similar to what would be on stuffed cabbage, but different, slightly different. And then that's going to get a ladle of that will get poured all over the top of that, on top of the rice and the pepper, and that's going to be delicious. So that's going to be basically meals for one. And then the beef stew will come in smalls and larges. Or you can get it by the quart if that's what you want to do. And then we have the loaves of bread that will go fantastic with that. And then I'm going to do a live tomorrow to show you a couple more fun, good things that we also have tomorrow. So hope everyone's having a great night, and we're so excited to see you. And we'll see you later. Bye.